Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I finally got myself a Legion P-51 Mustang, as you can see, the old P-51B right here. And while there are no actual details on the box about where the aircraft is from, just the product number, yeah, there's nothing on it to tell you anything about the aircraft. But, well, hey, I did do a little bit of Googling, and I did find that this model represents a Mustang from the 325th Fighter Group's 319th Fighter Squadron, which was providing bomber escort duties and some ground attack operations. Now, our aircraft here is actually from when it was in Romania in late of 1944. Now, this actual aircraft would be flown by a Romanian pilot called Constantin Cantacuzino, who was an ace with 43 aerial victories, or 69 aerial victories using the Romanian aerial victory system, which was a little different to everybody else. You got extra points for shooting down 4-engine bombers, 2-engine aircraft. That's how you got the little bit of extras. There is a stand, a Legion stand, that does have some details on there. There is a little baggie that also does have some stuff that we will need to put on the aircraft. Now, probably what is most notable about this Romanian ace is most of his aerial victories were against Allied aircraft. While Romania was part of the Axis alliance, so while he was flying the Bf-109, he would actually fly this Mustang, obviously when Romania swapped sides, as countries did during World War II. And he was actually flying his 109, and it was actually shot at by Allied aircraft, even though he was on the Allied side at the time, and it was damaged. So he would actually be flying this particular aircraft. There is a bit of tape. He would actually fly this particular aircraft for a little bit until, once again, jumping back in his Messerschmitt 109, and he would actually engage quite a number of German aircraft in his German aircraft. He shot down a couple of Heinkels and I think a Focke-Wulf, so yeah, but yeah, most of his aerial victories were shooting down Allied aircraft. So the strange happenings of a war. So, but what we want to do though is get out this model and check out how this does look. Now, this is our first Legion Mustang. There is a couple of different liveries that you can choose from. All right, there's not a bad weight, I suppose. Geez, looking at it, it does look really nice. There is a little pilot figure in there. Let's zoom in and have a little look at these details. Holy shit! This cost. I bought this off AliExpress, and this actually, what was it? Cost me, I think, $50 or something like that. So, and that was including the delivery to me. That is not a bad price at all. But yeah, I was expecting something a little bit sort of poo-poo, but overall I'm definitely pretty happy with it. It's got what looks to be a little bit of sort of shading or weathering, some dirtiness. It does have a little emblem there. I think it's on both sides. Yeah, it was on both sides, yeah. But that looks pretty awesome. Obviously, the propeller does not spin too freely, but it does turn without a drama. Underneath, it's already set up for in-flight. So we do have to affix our tanks and things on there. Yeah, all right. What we'll do is we'll do exactly that. We'll quickly set this up for in-flight. Well, just chuck that ordnance on, and we'll come back and have a look at it set up properly, and we'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, here we have it. All I did was just whack those tanks on. Now here, where your stand hole is, you've actually got a piece that you've actually got to put in there like that, so that you can actually put it on the stand just without it, I think, toppling out. So that's how it sits on the stand, and that will be your Mustang on the stand. Very straightforward. Yeah, all you got to do is for in-flight is chuck those tanks on either side. That little plug part that's on the underneath for the stand, and that's job done. So you in flight guys should be happy. It is real damn easy. But I reckon it does look surprisingly good. I am pleasantly surprised. This is good value. It's not a bad model. It's, yeah, definitely, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, for sure. Now, we'll take that off and we'll put the tail wheel in. It should be like that. Now, we'll take that off because we don't need that for when we don't have it on the stand. Now, will this come off nicely? It does. Oh, that was lucky. All right, so we'll just chuck that in there. And how will these go on? It's very, I suppose you could say it's very Dragon-esque, the way it sort of sets up. The wheels don't turn though. They do not roll or anything like that. But I think overall, yep, definitely real happy with the quality that you're getting for the price that you're paying. As I said, I only paid like $50. That was with the shipping included. That was to my door, and I reckon that's really good. In the grand scheme of models, I mean, you got a Corgi, that's probably double that price. And yeah, if you start trying to hunt around for Gemini Aces and Dragon ones, now we'll see how it sits. Oh, all right, there's a bit of a negative. The landing gear doesn't like that much, but it is 133 grams. There's a little bit unfortunate how it just come apart though. Let's see if we can, maybe I did something wrong, but I'll put a bit more pressure on the landing gear. It does go in nicely, so maybe I was just, maybe I didn't put the initial pressure on, but overall, very nice. I'm pretty happy with it as long as that landing gear stays on. Look, to be honest, if not, you could glue it in place, and that way these won't drop off. They are not very strong. They're quite light plastic, so they're not full on high grade plastic. But like overall, you've got to be reasonably happy with the amount you're paying and what you're getting in your hand. Yeah, definitely pretty happy. All right, I'm going to wind the video up. I'll chuck it gently down here and see what happens. All right. Success. It stayed upright. All right. Yeah, as I said, I am happy with it. I'll leave you, the viewer, to make your own mind up of what you've just seen today. These are relatively new. I think they're a subsidiary of Panzerkampf, the cheaper range that they are offering. Definitely, yep, recommend. They are pretty cool. Well, this one is. I don't mind it at all. I haven't checked out any other of the Mustang liveries that are available. I did also order a Spitfire, so it'll be interesting to see that one as well. All right, I'll do the usual. I'll take some happy snaps of that and chuck them on at the end of the video, and you can check it out without my fingers all over it and see some of the details and a bit of a better resolution, of course. Now, if you enjoyed what you saw today and the video was helpful in some way, some of those my way would be awesome. Don't forget to drop a comment below. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're watching and haven't. You know, the usual spiel at the end of my videos. All right, I'll finish by saying, of course, thank you very much for spending your valuable time in watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you guys dropping past. All right, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.